Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Complete Racing Solutions reaction show here. Make sure to check out Complete Racing Solutions for all your health and fitness needs there if you guys want to be better both on and off the motorcycle. Coach Rob and his team over there can help you out. CompleteRacingSolutions.com. There'll be a link in the description down below. We are reacting here to the East Rutherford New Jersey, sorry, I almost said New York round. They call it New York, but whatever. Of Supercross here, and a dry day, a sunny day, a warm day. But the track itself didn't really lend to any, I'm going to call it great racing. This was kind of, they can't all be barn burners, okay? And in my opinion, I'm probably wrong. You guys will tell me if I am. This was not a barn burner, okay? 250 class, you had Seth Hammaker coming out sick, or, well, coming off of sickness, I guess. I guess he got sick Tuesday, was kind of sick Wednesday, whatever. Felt okay today, but not great. And solidified a points lead finally. Last 2 weeks, both last week and this week here, he had a shared points lead, 1 week with Vial and now with RJ. And today he came out, and I'll be honest, after the heat race, I wasn't really sure how that was going to go. He looked a little almost lethargic in the heat race, didn't seem to have the flow to be able to go with those guys. And so I didn't really know how that was going to go for him. Then we get to the main event, and he gets a start and takes off, man. And this is the Hammaker that we've all kind of known, or we knew existed, but we haven't been able to really see because he gets hurt. Like, he's pretty fast and then he gets hurt. So it'll be interesting to see if Burner and all the guys down there at the dog pound have been able to kind of level him out, and like, we're going to continue to see this. So he's got one more race here on basically home turf there in Pittsburgh next week. We'll see how that goes for him. And then they obviously have the final round in Salt Lake City. But now firmly in control by a few points there, and a great race for him. RJ had a good day also, and ended up not quite getting him, but courtesy of a bad start. And he's 3 points down. RJ's never out of it at any point here, and especially where he started the year. Now, the one person that I think is way off, and I don't think has anything to do with like battling for this title, would be Vial here. He just hasn't had it all year. And I have made the comment many times, and I'm an idiot, but I've made the comment many times this year of he got a bit lucky last year. There was some bounces went his way as far as riders crashing, whatever, and the tracks were tamer than what they are this year, and that was due to the weather we had last year. All these guys at this point, Vial pointed this out in the press conference, they've all kind of had a gimme round. You know, you had RJ the first round, got caught on the flying saucer. Vial had the mud round 2 races ago where he ended up 22nd, and Seth had food poisoning in Detroit. So they've all had kind of their mulligan round, I guess you would say. And like, here we are, like, we're 5 points for 3 dudes, which is cool, but I don't know, man. Seth's going to have to make a big mistake, and he looks pretty damn solid right now. So we'll have to wait and see there. Man, the woes just continue for Chance Hymas, from winning in the mud to just not being able to get anything going, really. Heat race was good, but then he gets into the main there, hits the deck, and the track was different. And all the guys talked about it being different. And if you listen to the press conference, they even said that Ross, who is the normal dozer guy there for Dirtworks, was not there this week. And so the track itself was different. Jumping into 450s, man, again, they can't all be barn burners here. We really thought the day started well with Webb getting up there during qualifying and saying, man, I'm recovering from gunshot wounds, which I thought was hilarious. You know, fun way to play into it. I don't think him and Chase take it too seriously, but it's cool to have a little banter back and forth like that. But then to get to the main there, and he just had nothing for Chase, like, straight up. And he said it straight up in both the press conference and his post-race interview. He's like, I didn't have anything for him. Chase was absolutely crushing the whoops, and Webb just couldn't do anything with the whoops today for some reason. I don't know what the deal was. He just couldn't do anything with it. Didn't have anything for him. And I mean, Chase was on a whole nother level. Now, the real question becomes, like, can Chase really do this, right? We always talk about, we get to a point and it's like, oh, if he just wins out and Webb gets second, he'll win. And that's the point we're basically to here. If Chase wins every single round the rest of the way and Webb gets second, Chase will win. Now, I still think Chase will find a way. Chase had an excellent race today. Like, that was a picture-perfect freaking masterpiece of here's how you're going to ride this track today. He had a great race last week and won that one. I still think he'll find a way in one of these last three. I don't think he fully wraps this up. But with that being said, man, it's looking solid. So, and it just makes it a dogfight. Like, if he wins one more and we're separated by 6 points going into Denver there and Salt Lake City, like, it just makes it even more epic. Now, would I like to see him win all the way up to Salt Lake? Because then we come down to Salt Lake and it's kind of a winner-take-all thing. Yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd love to have the 450 and the 250 East title just right down to the wire. Will we see that? I don't know. It's very, very unlikely. If you listen to Weege, he always talks about how unlikely these things are. But who knows? Comment your thoughts down below. I want to thank Complete Racing Solutions for allowing us to do this reaction show again. Go check out Coach Rob. They've got the Coach Rob bot. They have all sorts of stuff on the website. Like I said, nutritional, supplements, diet, exercise, all of the above. They can help you out there for both on and off the bike. Thanks to all our other sponsors here. One thing to note, we will be filming the main show on Monday. So it'll still come out Tuesday to all the regular viewers there. If you are a member, though, it will be Monday evening. We're filming sometime around 5, 6 o'clock Eastern time, 5, 6 p.m. Eastern time. For you members out there, if you want to tune into the live. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the main show here this week.